Hello folks, so I'm gonna basically share you how to install the newest and the latest pull-up bar from Domyos. That is Decathlon, basically its brand. So I figured that this is a easy thing to install, but still there is some chance of confusion because not a lot of people have the ease of installing through reading all of these diagrams. There is also a small typo here, or like a small misprint, that you will find these three bolts, right? But this is 58, this is 60. So the difference in length should not be a lot, but this is a lot. So I think that's a typo. But yeah, so this is something that I have already done, but I'll unscrew it and I'll show you step by step how to do it. Yeah, so alright, so I'm gonna take you through the various steps as is mentioned in the manual so that it's easy for you to also follow, showing you what is there in this pack. Basically have three different types of bolts, and then all of these are the accessories. You can obviously cross check that you have all of these things. The small typo that I was previously mentioning, right? So the length difference is quite huge, but over here it generally says like it is 2 mm. So that's the small difference, a small typo. Let's get going. So initially we have this rod. We'll take it out. The first step is to hinge this here. So ensure that you take the rod which is closed from both sides and you place it here. I have this tabletop kind of a space which is helping me to install it quickly. If you don't have, you can use a small study table also to do it. So I have placed this. You ensure that the hole at the end of the rod essentially goes to this, right? So similarly we have it here. Then you take this bolt, right? So if you look at the manual, step 1, you take this plain bolt. So we have taken the plain bolt and we have kept it here. According to the instructions, there is also a washer on both the sides. So ensure that you place the washer on both the sides. So here and here, right? So I'll just skip the installing. Okay, no, let me just also install. Yeah. I'm gonna put this through. I'm not sure how will I show you guys, but let's try. So I basically put this through, and then you can see this end. Then I'm gonna take like another washer, put it here, and use this. Just like my bad. Yeah. So I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this side, जो like बड़ी side है, और उसको डाल दूँगा इसके अंदर. Cool. This is how you do it. Something similar over here as well. I'm gonna skip this. So one more thing to take care is that over here the bolt goes like this, so it has to go like this, and over here this bolt has to go like this. So don't do it like it, that would be wrong. Alright, we have this, it's hinged to the plate here. The next step over here is to have the actual pull-up rod screwed here. Now again, observe अच्छे से that they're asking us to take the smaller of the bolt. So this is the smaller bolt. Now initially I had problems fitting this, but then I realized that I was using a washer over here, but there is no washer which needs to go here. I think probably because it doesn't have to move laterally or swing or anything, so there is no washer. So you basically just and yeah, and also one more thing, right, that this has to, the square shape has to go on the top. So I'll just show you in a minute. So we have, let me bring that out. we'll put it here. And put it quickly. So you have the square part. It goes on the top over here. So I'm going to lift it. See, there is a square part on the top. And then similarly, I have a square part here. I'm also put this top like this. And then I'm gonna just bring it out to where this is supposed to go. So this will be like this. And then I'm gonna use this bolt and this hook to put it through for sock. Now guys, this is where I got it wrong the first time. Now if you look at this, so this rod has two sizes of holes. So like one is a smaller size and other is a larger size. If I show you here, this is one size. You can see clearly. When I flip it, this is the other size. So this is essentially a larger hole. You can see clearly, right? So your job is to ensure that this larger hole is what goes over here and not the smaller hole, because if you use the smaller hole, the bolt won't go all the way inside essentially, and that will prevent you to install it and give you a lot of frustration because people tend to miss these things. ये ना ऐसा दिखना चाहिए आपको, यहाँ पे कुछ ऊपर नहीं आना चाहिए, एंड देन इसको आप यहाँ पे डाल दो. एग्जैक्टली कहाँ पे मैं बताता हूँ, यहाँ पे आप डाल दो एंड देन आपको फील होगा कि वो स्क्रू टाइट हो रहा है, और टाइट होते होते वो टाइट हो जाएगा. Yes, so 2 steps completed. This thing moves अच्छे से. Now the last step is to put this over here. Let's go. Now carefully look at this. This thing goes on the inside of this rod, right? It does not go on the outside, so it goes on the inside. So that's one thing to note. The other thing to note is that there are 2 washers, right? So one washer will go here, which will go on basically this side. So you have this and the washer. This will go right through here, and then there is this other washer which will go here, right? उसके बाद आप जो ये लगेगा on the inside, where you will then fit this. So that's the only thing to take care. I'll install it and then show you the final piece soon. Cool guys, so as you can see there is a washer here, and this has effectively come inside, and then you see this plate, you see the bolt, right? Then you just put this inside this, and then you are sorted for this one side. Similarly you do it for the other side, and then yes, your setup is pretty much ready. So this is pretty much ready. This can swing, this can also swing. I would really suggest to take help of someone, because this part is a tricky part. So if there are 2 people, it'll be easily done. So using this, please tighten this. Please tighten it, this and this before using. I will upload the final installation video where I'm like basically mounting this on the wall behind me. Behind me. Of this for tightening these holes. Yeah, so please tighten it before using it, because once you install it, yeah, you can do that also later, but I prefer doing it right now. Just slightly tighten because they are loose, right?